My name is Andrew Wolf, and I'm Executive Director of Children's Future International. Children's Future works in a rural community outside of Battambang, Cambodia, and we serve some of the most resource-poor children in the area with comprehensive education and well-being programs.
My name is Zach Rawlings. I am a therapist at Foundations Family Counseling, and I specialize in children, trauma, and abuse.
Cambodia's recent history is full of tragedy and trauma. Just over 35 years ago, Cambodia suffered one of the worst genocides in recorded history, where a quarter of the population, or about 2 million out of 8 million people, were murdered, starved to death, or worked to death. Still today, the country is very traumatized and lacks the resources to support many of the most resource-poor children.
As a therapist, I understand the negative impacts that leaving trauma untreated can have on a child. Not only can it cause depression and anxiety, but the long-term impacts could be something like brain damage. We actually know that leaving it untreated can really impair the brain's ability to process memories and emotion correctly, and so treating trauma early on is extremely important for children.
As professionals were killed during the genocide, there aren't social workers to help the children deal with the trauma. As we continue to build out our programs, we've done a good job ensuring that the children's basic needs are met with food and their access to education is available, but something we haven't been able to really build out is our social work program.
And that's where Foundations Family Counseling comes in. So I, along with 3 of my other colleagues and teammates from Foundations, we will travel to Cambodia this summer for a week. And what we're going to do is we will train and coach the Cambodian social workers there in the theoretical orientations of how to treat trauma, and also teach them specific interventions to use with children who have had traumatic backgrounds so that they can help them heal to a greater degree.
So we have a team of social workers, but in reality they're not highly trained individuals. The country doesn't have social work programs. What we feel is really important is to bring in outside experts who can really provide high quality, meaningful training to our social workers to help them deal with the high levels of trauma that our children face.
We need the help of interested people in the community to make this happen, to cover the financial piece. I and the other therapists who will be traveling to Cambodia, we will be donating our time, our experience, our training materials, all of that, but we need some of the financial funding to help get us there. And so what the financial piece will cover will be the therapists' training materials, their travel expenses, and all of the expenses that might get incurred in country.
We're so grateful for this opportunity. Would you consider helping us in any number of ways? Would you consider a $100, $300, or $500 donation to support this program? And would you consider sharing this information with your friends and family or colleagues who might be interested in hearing about this opportunity?
All the financial contributions are tax deductible, and we really do appreciate your interest in just watching this and having an interest in this initiative. So we do hope that you partner with us to help this project become actualized.